Hi guys, today I'm making a video on the American Standard Cadet 3 toilet. I just got finished putting the bowl down on my own floor, bathroom floor, and I'm going to finish up by putting the tank on as well as the seat. There's very few parts to this, and it's really easy to do, so I thought I'd take you guys through that and let you see the hardware and what to expect. So let's start with the floor flange. There's two retaining bolts that come with the toilet here. So they're called T-bolts, and then you have two retainers. Those retainers are kind of like your plastic star washers that you push down to kind of lock the bolts down to the flange and steady them before you put your bowl on. So what they've done here is just showing you how to do that. They're like little nuts, as you can see, and you just turn them till they lock down those bolts there. Once you do that, put your wax ring. The wax ring does come with the toilet. You can put that on the toilet. Some people will put it on the flange. And then once you have the wax ring in place either way, then you set your toilet down on the flange over the holes in your toilet. Line that up with the two mounting bolts there. And I'm going to start with this right here, with tightening the toilet down to the flange. So there's two bowl to floor knobs. They look like this. No washers. And you just screw them down over the T-bolts. And just hand tighten them. And I've already done the other side. And then there's two caps, and once you've tightened them down, just put the caps over. Alright, next I just have to put the tank onto the bowl, and to do that I will line up these two bolts here, and these bolts were already put in the tank, so I didn't even have to do that. They've got rubber washers or gaskets, I guess, on them already. And those bolts will line up with the two holes that you see there in the tank. I'll just lift the tank and drop those in place. But before I do that, I need to put this gasket on. And I just need to line that up on here. Just push it on like that. I want to show you the inside of the tank. Everything is already pre-installed in here. The system, the fill and the flush system. That's what you'll get. So let's go ahead and just lift it on there. Again, make sure that gasket is in place. Now you can see that the tank is on the bowl. I just need to tighten it down now. And all I have to do to that is, let me just show you one of the bolts first. So you can see the bolt on this side. What I'll be doing is taking a plastic washer and just putting one of these on each side, and then just following that up with a nut here. There's a wrench that they provide, fits over the nuts, and I think that's pretty helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. I don't have a tripod set up, so I'm going to go ahead and put this star washer on. I'm going to have to use two hands. I'll probably have to reach into the bowl here, hold the top of that bolt, and then push it, this washer, with my other hand. Okay, so both the washers are in place now, so I'm just going to put the nuts on and just hand tighten those. And after hand tightening it, I've got the wrench here, and I'm just tightening each side. I'm alternating. I want to tighten them evenly. And what we're trying to achieve here is a china to china, porcelain to porcelain touching each other. Go back to the other side and tighten it a little bit. So the tank should be touching the bowl. I can really feel that that's going to be a nice seal there. I can kind of hear the porcelain hitting now. Okay, and you can see the bowl in the tank just barely touching. So we're good there. Now for the seat. Now there's 4 types of seats it looks like here. We've got a bottom mount, top mount, bottom mount with zip nuts, bottom mount with posts for metal hinges. I'm going to be putting this on using the bottom mount. I've got hinges here on the bottom part of the seat. So it'll be laying like that. So what I need to do is first put these rubber gaskets on. So you just put those down, line them up. Should go right in place. And these rubber gaskets are going to keep it from moving around so much. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and find which washers I need to use. They gave me 4 washers here. So what I need to do is line up the seat at the end of the toilet here. And then pick which 2 of these fit best for this. You've got 2 that are centered, like you see here, and then you've got 2 that are offset. Just find the best position for the way your seat is lined up. So for me, you can see that the holes would be best with a offset washer here, like that. And I think the same way on this side here. Okay, now let's drop the plastic bolts down through the holes. So I took one of the bolts out. I wanted to show you how the washer works. Once the bolt's in place, you can just start tightening it like that. But this is kind of a speed nut here. And what you can do is just pull the end out like that, and then just zip it up until it touches the porcelain. Then just lock it in place and go ahead and tighten it from there. And once the nut is hand tight, just grab a Phillips head screwdriver and tighten it from the top. Don't want to over tighten it. Push the caps down. So I'm almost finished now. All I have to do is connect the water line to the tank. The connector here is a 7/8 inch. And just hand tighten this. Okay, so I turned my water source back on. I've flushed it a couple of times. Just wanted to point out the water level comes right below the overflow tube there. That's all been preset. I want to show you what the 1.28 gallon flush is going to be like, and also the fill time after a flush. There's a couple more features that I wanted to mention. I'll show you guys those from the instruction manual right after this fills. Good time to check for any leaks you may have. Alright, so now we can put the lid back on the tank. Check this level here real quick. So we're good there. So that's it for the Cadet 3 from American Standard. And one last thing I want to mention is regarding some specs, or I guess features on the Cadet 3, and that is the high efficiency 1.28 gallon per flush toilet meets the EPA's water scent guidelines by using 20% less water compared to standard 1.6 gallon per flush toilets, all while delivering maximum performance. In addition to great performance, your new toilet also features a patented permanent ever clean surface which inhibits the growth of stain and odor causing bacteria, mold, and mildew on the entire toilet surface. So I guess that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Hope it's been helpful. If you're interested in installing a CADET 3 American Standard toilet in your home, until next time, have a great day out there and take care.